Parenting is a complex journey filled with love, challenges, and a responsibility to nurture a child's growth into a well-adjusted adult. One of the most critical, yet often overlooked aspects of this journey is teaching and respecting boundaries. However, when parents ignore or dismiss these boundaries, it can create long-term emotional and psychological damage that impacts children well into adulthood. Understanding boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines that define how we expect to be treated, both physically and emotionally. For children, these lines are still forming, and it's up to parents to guide them in establishing healthy boundaries that foster self-respect, autonomy, and mutual respect for others. Ignoring these boundaries doesn't just lead to uncomfortable situations. It teaches a child that their feelings and personal space don't matter. Shun signs of boundary-ignoring parenting. Over-controlling behavior. Parents who make decisions about every aspect of their child's life, from their friendships to their future career paths, are ignoring the child's individuality. When a child has no say in their life choices, they learn that their preferences and feelings don't matter. Invasion of privacy. Constantly invading a child's personal space, whether it's reading their diary, checking their phone, or dismissing their need for privacy, sends a clear message that the child has no right to autonomy. This type of parenting creates anxiety and erodes trust in relationships. Emotional manipulation. Guilt-tripping, passive-aggressive comments, or using love as a bargaining chip can confuse children about their emotional boundaries. They learn that their feelings are less important than maintaining a sense of control in the relationship. Dismissing feelings and opinions. When parents consistently shut down or belittle their children's thoughts and feelings, it teaches them that their voice doesn't matter. Over time, this can lead to low self-esteem and difficulty in asserting themselves in adult relationships. The long-term impact of ignoring boundaries. Difficulty in setting boundaries as adults. Children who grow up in an environment where boundaries are ignored often struggle to establish and maintain them in adulthood. They may find themselves in unhealthy relationships, unable to assert their needs or say no. 2. Anxiety and resentment. Constant boundary violations can lead to feelings of powerlessness, anxiety, and even resentment. A child may feel trapped by their inability to carve out space for themselves, and this tension can manifest in rebellion or withdrawal later in life. 3. Codependency and people-pleasing. Without clear boundaries, children may grow up prioritizing others' needs over their own. They can become chronic people-pleasers, afraid to disappoint or assert themselves, which leads to codependent relationships where they sacrifice their own well-being for the sake of others. Breaking the cycle, teaching and respecting boundaries. Healthy parenting involves teaching children how to recognize and communicate their boundaries. Here are some ways to break the cycle of boundary ignorance. Lead by example. Show your child what healthy boundaries look like in your own relationships. Be clear and consistent about your own limits, whether in friendships, work, or with family members. Listen actively. Give your child the space to express their feelings and opinions without fear of judgment. Listening to their concerns validates their emotions and helps them feel respected. Respect their privacy. While it's important to ensure your child's safety, respecting their need for privacy as they grow helps them develop independence and trust in their own decisions. Teach emotional boundaries. Help your child understand that it's okay to say no and that their feelings are valid. Encourage them to assert their needs and stand firm in their decisions, reinforcing that their emotions are important and deserve respect. Conclusion. Ignoring a child's boundaries is a subtle but deeply harmful form of parenting. It undermines the child's sense of self-worth and can lead to long-term emotional struggles that impact their ability to build healthy relationships. Respecting and nurturing a child's boundaries is essential for their development into confident, self-respecting adults who know how to navigate the world with strength and empathy.